That's perfect for me because I'm a vain traveler. I'm not the explorer who wants to go see how the locals live, and I don't like to sweat. Don't judge me, judge your ancestors, okay? Once I get my cute pic in the main sites, life is good. Hey, we may be in the middle of a pandemic, but it's still summer, darling. Okay, all right. Howdy, kings and queens. You know what's up. Hit that subscribe button and the bell to activate the notification so you don't miss anything. Okay, honey? All right. Let's talk about all things travel. As you may or may not know, your girl has been to over 28 countries and islands. Check out my IG at the Queen Mandy to see all the fabulousness, y'all. Okay? I did most of my traveling in Europe and the Caribbean. Traveling in Europe is so easy and cheap. There are so many low-cost flights, trains, and buses to hop on. But let me pace myself. Before you go anywhere, you want to do your homework. For my black folks, please always look up the racism sitch before you go anywhere. We have enough problems. Sorry to my fellow Africans with African countries' citizenships, but I don't know anything about visas. I'm a US citizen, have been all my life, so I really can't help you with that. I haven't really traveled around my beautiful continent of Africa, sadly, because it's mad expensive, and I worry about my safety. I've done most of my traveling alone, so my top priority is always safety. I've been on over 5 Caribbean cruises, because those are safe. I always use Carnival. Cruises are the best because they are not only cheap, it's a moving, all-inclusive resort, and you get to hop off and visit different places for a day. That's perfect for me because I'm a vain traveler. I'm not the explorer who wants to go see how the locals live, and I don't like to sweat. Don't judge me, judge your ancestors, okay? Once I get my cute pic in the main sites, life is good. As a single woman, I wouldn't go to South America or Asia by myself, even though I really want to. Traveling by yourself as a single woman is tough because you always have creepy men who try to take advantage of you. Gotta be careful, ladies, okay? Now, my tips are, again, mostly based on the experience that came with traveling to Europe and the Caribbean. First things first, set a budget. The amount will depend on the number of countries you want to go to. For flights, I use Kayak and Expedia because they show you multiple airlines and you can sort by cheapest and so on. Back when I was in college, I used this app called Student Universe. Obviously, you have to be a student to get access to all the good deals. I'm a last minute kind of girl, so I always get my tickets 3 days before or later because my life is too unpredictable. If you're super confident with your dates, get it in advance, especially now that flights are cheaper because of the pandemic. Check in as soon as possible so you can try to get a window or aisle seat, especially if you're flying coach. I don't like the middle seat personally. Now, I'm a do-it-all kind of girl, so when I budget, I plan for at least 5 countries. And I'm always looking for a deal no matter where I go. Europe is so affordable to go around because of all these travel options. In Europe, I always use this app called Omio to book my inter-Euro travel. They combine the bus, train, and flight option. As far as accommodation goes, it depends. I either stay at a hotel or an Airbnb if it's within my budget. To look for hotels, I use the hotel.com app or booking.com. Always add the Wi-Fi filter when you're looking up accommodations. I don't like to spend more than $8 per night on accommodation, but I don't do less than 4 stars, fam. Okay? Nope, you just can't. Google Map is your best friend. Download the map of the country or countries you plan to visit so you have access to them offline. My phone carrier is Sprint and I roam for free, though it's mad slow. Back when I used to have T-Mobile, I had the roaming option and it was faster. So check with your phone carrier for travel options. Uber is available in most European countries. Always compare the taxi versus Uber rates though. I bank with Bank of America, and the really cool thing is they won't put you through that embarrassment of having your card declined because you didn't call in advance to say that you're going out of the country. But still do though. Now, if you're like me and you take a lot of snaps and pictures, make sure you have a good power bank. It's a good investment. I can't recommend any brand because by some miracle, my iPhone battery always comes through. But look up reviews before buying any power bank online. For food, I love nice but affordable restaurants. Once in a while, I'll spring for an expensive one, but it's rare. I always tag the restaurants I go to on my Instagram, so look up those for inspo. I recommend the Yelp app, The Fork or La Fourchette, and Open Table for good restaurant suggestions. Or everyone's best friend, Google. Before you hop on any tours, really look at the reviews. If you're planning a group trip, mentally prepare to have a bunch of flicks. Life is too short. If people bail on a trip and you really want to go, oh yeah, go. Yes, even by yourself. I did it and I don't have two heads. If your group trip works out, have a plan, and outfit themes should be fun as well. The way my personality is set up, I can't be around people for too long. So my advice, plan a me day or just us day if you're traveling with your boo thing, okay? Sweet bonus, always plan your outfits and buy a scale on Amazon if you can, so you're not that person at the airport repacking and having your underwear out in front of everybody to meet the 50 pounds limit. And if you're flying with a low-cost company, watch out because they usually have a lower baggage allowance. I can't lie though, guys, I'm still that girl repacking at the airport to this day. I can't travel light to save my life. I'm working on it though, okay? I was planning on going to Asia this summer, but Corona said, psych! I guess I'll have to wait till next year for my Asia tour. Okay. How was I able to afford all that traveling, you ask? Well, I've always been super spoiled, so my mom always gave me a generous allowance till I started working. Also, in college, I always had access to scholarships, grants, and a little left over from my student loans, so I used that too. I hope I answered all of your questions. If you have any more, please drop them in the comments below, pretty please, okay? I hope I earned the privilege of less than 10 minutes of your time. God bless you massively, and I'll see you next Saturday. Bye. Toodaloo.